And welcome to Van Meter Gymnasium in Uptown Beckley this afternoon. Video Productions presents exciting college basketball. It's a game between the Mid-Atlantic Christian Mustangs with a record of 2-5 from Elizabeth, North Carolina, taking on the homestanding WVU Tech Golden Bears. They are 7-2, winners of 5 in a row and 1-0 in conference play. Hello again, everybody. I'm Maris Lowry with Bill O'Brien as we welcome you into the Dutch Miller Beckley Auto Mall Buick pregame show. And Bill, before we get started, anything, Merry Christmas a little early because I know you're going to Kansas City for the holidays, and I don't know if I'll see you after today, but anyway, Merry Christmas.
Well, Merry Christmas to you too, and to all of the family. And also, happy Friday the 13th.
That is correct. 13, that is one of your favorite numbers, right?
Absolutely right. And we're going to have a lot of numbers today. We've got two teams here that I think are going to score a lot of points.
Well, we think so. And that's the one thing that Tech head coach, and you were talking to him, Bill, Coach Wilmore, about. They think that they got to be more consistent in scoring. They've won 5 in a row, but in those games, the 5 ones, they've scored 62, 77, 70, 73, 77, and 58. So Tech is used to getting up in the 80s and maybe the near 90s because of the way they play, the fast break, you know, the tempo of the defense, turning them over. But I said, Coach, the thing you have to be pleased about, maybe you're not scoring like you like, but you've been winning the games, and that's all that matters.
Well, amen to that. But, you know, he told me, hey, look, we've had the shots. We just haven't made them. He said, we think playing in this gym, that's going to help us to get into that routine. When you start making shots, you start feeling better about yourself.
Well, it's a lot easier to get back and play defense, which is hard, to get down, bend your knees, work hard on the defensive end of the floor, and then when the shots go in, like I said, you play much better defense. But for the people that want to know why are we playing in the afternoon and why are we playing here at Van Meter Gymnasium, which is their practice facility. Why? Because their normal building, the Raleigh County Convention Center, is not available due to Christmas parties, so therefore they had to play this game, but they will return back to their home of the Raleigh County Convention Center on Monday. And Bill, you know, the first game when Eric and I did back on November the 5th, we stated at that time, which is obviously true, that the next time that Tech will play a home game in that building won't be until December 16th, which is Monday. So look how long they'll have gone from November 5th till they get back in the Armory on Monday.
Indeed, you know, even though this is a home court for them, it's not the home court. Well, we'll tell you more about this building. We'll tell you more in our pregame show. But first,
before we're ready for a break, I want to tell you about the shot clocks. This is 1970 NBA style because, you know, at the Armory and in most college venues, the shot clocks are above the basket. But for this one, with this being a practice facility, not a game facility, therefore they have the shot clocks there on each end of the floor like they did back in the 70s. You can remember that, right, Bill, in the 70s, the old NBA days.
Hey, I was here. I was
right.
there.
That's right, here and there.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, we got a new crew we're breaking in here this afternoon. Levi Barnett producing and directing. Of course, you and I aren't new, at least not new to this. And then, of course, we have Jackie Moon on camera. We're going to take our first pregame break, and we'll get you ready for the game that will tip at the top of the hour between Mid-Atlantic Christian, the Mustangs from Elizabeth, North Carolina. They are 2-5, and the Golden Bears at Tech 7-2. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
Yes, why'd we settle on skydiving?
Well, it's fall, and we're falling. I thought we could do a commercial about falling prices. Get it?
I guess. Where's your chute?
I knew I forgot something. Later.
During Truck Month, get invoice pricing on all 1,500 Sierras and Yukons, or ask about discounts up to $9,000 with no payments till next year.
Hey, I can see my house.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Life doesn't wait, so neither should your care. Whether it's a cough, fever, or stomach bug, Access Plus is here for those urgent moments.
From bumps and bruises to stitches and even x-rays, we've got you covered with extended hours and walk-in care for the whole family.
You do not have to be an Access Health patient to be seen. No appointments, no hassle, just quality care when you need it.
Access Health, where care meets community.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds. by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
And we're back in downtown Beckley on the campus of WVU Tech, getting ready for a 2 o'clock tip between the Golden Bears and Mid-Atlantic Christian from North Carolina. Well, one of our sponsors today is Affinity Coal, located in Sophia, West Virginia. Affinity is currently operating an underground metallurgical coal mine, plus an on-site prep plant in Sophia, plus a surface mine with a high-wall miner near Helen, West Virginia. Check them out on their Facebook page under United Coal Company, or pick up an application. If you're interested in a job, go to the Guard Shack in Sophia. That's Affinity Coal, part of United Coal Company.
Also, the game this afternoon brought to you in part by Modley's Plumbing and Heating. You never know when you need a plumber, Bill, until you need a plumber.
Yeah.
And you never know when you need somebody to fix your heat until your heat goes bad. And then the number you need to remember, 304-253-HELP.
That is the best phone number, HELP.
Yes, HELP, yes.
Yeah.
All right, well, like I said, we're getting closer to the top of the hour in which we will begin this game. WVU Tech winners of 5 in a row. They're 1-0 in league play. They're 7-2 under third-year coach George Wilmore. For the Mid-Atlantic Christian Mustangs, they are 2-5 under third-year head coach Charles Sims. And I got to tell you a story, Bill. Well, actually, I've already told you. I got to tell our audience. So this is, a lot of these teams that Tech play I've known of from before because where we have done Tech games before. But this team I didn't know anything about because they are below NAIA. Tech is in the NAIA division, and the division below NAIA is where Mid-Atlantic, that's where they play. Mm-hmm. So I had not heard of them. Mid-Atlantic Christian, didn't know where they were from, went to the coach, got information, got the rosters like you and I always do our homework, got everything, got the record, got everything down, and I sit down and you said, what are their nicknames? And I said, that's the one thing I forgot. Let me go back across the way and let me talk to Coach Sims to ask him what their nicknames are. So I say, Coach, so what's your nickname? He says, I don't have one. I said, no, Coach, not you, your team. So you and I have been laughing about that here all afternoon, and I know at some point during the course of the game, if I start laughing, that's what I'm thinking about.
It's just one of the best answers. You and I have been around a long time.
Yes.
And, and you talk to coaches, and they're off the cuff. I had one in the Shady Shootout last weekend, and I said, what does your team do best? And he said, eat. And he wasn't being a smart aleck. He said, that's what they do. It's the truth.
But I think we're going to be in for a good basketball game this afternoon. Tech really likes to get after it. They like to get up and down the floor. And like I said, Tech's winners of 5 in a row. Their 2 losses were both, of course, on the road. They lost to University of Pikeville down in Pikeville, Kentucky, 78-69. That game was way back on November the 8th. That seems like forever ago. Mm-hmm. And then their last loss was November the 15th. That seems forever ago. That's been almost a month ago when they dropped a 68-62 loss to Georgetown, Kentucky on the road. But since then, they've beaten Bethel University, Lindsey Wilson University, Carolina University, Kentucky Christian, and Shawnee State.
That's a pretty good deal. And by the way, if you're not sure where these folks are, for example, Georgetown is in Georgetown, Kentucky. Bethel is also in Georgetown. Lindsey Wilson is in Rio Grande, Ohio. Carolina University is in Rio Grande, and Kentucky Christian is in Grayson, Kentucky.
Actually, I think those are the sites of where they play. That's not where the colleges are located. That's where they played them at.
So there must have been a mini tournament there at Rio Grande.
Yes.
But Lindsey Wilson is definitely a Kentucky school.
Yeah, so in the next couple of games, this one, and then, of course, the next one will be at the Raleigh County Convention Center, which video production will have on Monday. But before we can even think about Monday, we got to think about here at the top of the hour. Tech is still out on the court warming up as the team from Elizabeth, North Carolina, Mid-Atlantic Christian has already went back into the locker room. And the one thing is we talk about and very familiar with some of the players from Tech, Bill, and they're led by Braden Chapman. He leads the team in scoring at 20 a game. He had 17 in their win against Shawnee State.
You take a look at this Golden Bears roster, and there's a lot of talent. And some starters back, roughly 3, the Chapman brothers, Braden and his brother Cole. Cole averages 6 per game, but he can do a lot more than just score. You've got Liam Craven, who got some playing time last year. Cameron Danzer saw a lot of action last year, and he is averaging 11 points per game this season. And Thomas Haley, and he's averaging 15 a marriage. You asked the coach, he said, seems like this is like his 8th year here. He's been here forever, and he's really, really good.
He's really good. And also Adam Seams, a local product from Greenbrier East High School, he was hurt pretty much, if not most of last year, all of last year, but he has really been a big spark plug for the Golden Bears off the bench. He comes in averaging 8 a game. Both teams still going through the warm-ups. We'll take our second pregame break. Get you ready for the game at the top of the hour. It's Mid-Atlantic Christian from Elizabeth, North Carolina, taking on the Golden Bears of WVU Tech. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
Yes! Why'd we settle on skydiving?
Well, it's fall, and we're falling. I thought we could do a commercial about falling prices. Get it?
I guess. Where's your chute?
I knew I forgot something. Later.
During Truck Month, get invoice pricing on all 1,500 Sierras and Yukons, or ask about discounts up to $9,000 with no payments till next year.
Hey, I can see my house.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett with Window World of Beckley. Are you dealing with those cold winter drafts through your windows? Is it causing your energy bills to rise? If you answered yes, Window World can help. Instead of dealing with those old drafty windows another year, call Window World of Beckley today. Yes, we work all year. Our windows are Energy Star efficient and designed to resist extreme weather. Make the smart investment with our no interest for 15 months. Call Window World of Beckley today.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
And we are back live on the campus of WVU Tech in downtown Beckley at the Van Meter Gymnasium. Just about 10 minutes away from tipping this one off between the Golden Bears and the visitors from North Carolina, Mid-Atlantic Christian. Well, if you're looking for something to do to bring in the new year, you want to check out the New Year's Eve Rock and Bowl. Yeah, we're talking about bowling, but it's a whole lot more at Leisure Lanes. You can go there, and you can party in the brand new year starting at 9 o'clock that evening on New Year's Eve and go until 1 in the morning. Unlimited and futuristic bowling includes music, glowing lanes, a light show, door prizes, a continental breakfast, party hats, noisemakers, and more. It's going to be a blast. Call, please, now because the lanes are filling up fast. Still a few left, but don't wait till the last minute. Call Leisure Lanes at 304-253-7328. Leisure Lanes on Johnstown Road in Beckley. Here's Maris.
And you know, Bill, I still have multiple hats, party hats from participating myself in this at Leisure Lanes. And noisemakers don't make noise anymore because they're 3 or 4 years old. But I've got 3 or 4 party hats that I can still wear. How about that?
I think you should wear them here on the air.
Yes, I could. Also, the game here this afternoon is brought to you in part by Exit Elevation Realty. Luke Richmond is the broker. You can dial him up at 304-256-0101. Check him out online at wvexitelevation.com. Also want to give a shout out to the heavy hitter, my guy, Mr. Nick Eskins. He's not with us here this afternoon, or he won't be with us tonight. He's in Austin, Texas, and he's checking us out, Bill. And the heavy hitter says, hey to Bill O'Brien.
Hey, heavy hitter. He's the brand new heavy hitter.
Yes, Mr. Nick Eskins. Nick, I know you're watching. I told you when you got your hair cut, you need to let it grow out again so you can be the real heavy hitter.
That's right.
Also, before we break, Bill, I want to let our viewers know that this afternoon's broadcast is also brought to you by Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel, the old country store. Love me some pig at Cracker Barrel. Whether it's a breakfast, lunch, or dinner, we love Cracker Barrel. All right. We are getting close to tip-off. We're about 10 minutes away from that. We're going to take a quick break and get you ready to put the ball in the air at 2 o'clock between 2 and 5. Mid-Atlantic Christian from Elizabeth, North Carolina, and the Golden Bears of WU Tech. They're 7-2, winners of 5 in a row. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
Yes, why'd we settle on skydiving?
Well, it's fall, and we're falling. I thought we could do a commercial about falling prices. Get it?
I guess. Where's your chute?
I knew I forgot something. Later.
During Truck Month, get invoice pricing on all 1,500 Sierras and Yukons, or ask about discounts up to $9,000 with no payments till next year.
Hey, I can see my house.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
They're not the biggest, but with over 100 locations across West Virginia, chances are there's a little general store near you. With brand name gas and food you know and trust, and an assortment of snacks and comforts that make you feel at home wherever you are. So as you make your way to family dinners and football games around the fire, wherever your destination, we'll get you home for the holidays.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
And we're about 5 minutes away from tipping things off here in Beckley on the campus of WVU Tech. Dr. Ramon Stewart, the president of WVU Tech, is in attendance here, and he is always a pleasure to see. You talk about a young, dynamic leader. WVU Tech has it going on here. This is one nice place to be, and the leadership of Dr. Stewart is exceptional. You know, Marison, taking a look at this court, you and I were just talking during one of the commercial breaks. We haven't been here in a while because this is really, as you say, a practice facility for Tech, but in the Wayback Machine, you and I actually had been here before.
Well, yeah, I'd been here before. In fact, when Butch Mounts, our executive producer, and I came to check out the site when we knew we were going to cover the game here last week. When I came up with Butch to see where we were going to set up and how we were going to do this, that's the first time I'd been in this facility in over 20 years. And I remember you and I called a game back in our radio days. We did a Beckley alumni game in here back in the 90s. And I also remember you called a game by yourself, a junior high championship at that time back in the 90s.
Yeah, Raleigh County Junior High Championship between Beckley and Shady Spring, which went to overtime, by the way. I can remember that, even though it was 25 years ago. Can't remember what I had for breakfast, but I remember that.
Well, I remember where I had breakfast, which was Cracker Barrel. That I remember. But anyway, we're about 5 minutes away from getting the game started, and we need to talk about
our friends at Pepsi Cola, because Pepsi is good anytime. Whether you're watching a ball game, whether you're having it with something to eat, just a snack, stock up with plenty of Pepsi for the holidays. Pepsi Cola in the blue can, or
you can get the silver can if you like Diet Pepsi, or the black can if you like Pepsi Zero.
Pepsi's where it's at. By the way, Pepsi brings all of our stats and our recaps during the course of our broadcast.
We appreciate Levi Barnhart. He is producing and directing here this afternoon. Jackie Moon on camera. I'm Marisai with Bill O'Brien. And Mid-Atlantic Christian from Elizabeth, North Carolina, the Mustangs. They are 2-5. And, Bill, you have their starting lineup.
Here we go for Mid-Atlantic. They'll start Carlos Raven. He wears number 0. Keith Shakes Jr. wears number 1 on his outfit. Uriah Logan is the number 5 player. Stuart Clough wears number 10. And the 5th member of Coach Sims' lineup is Tyus Williams. So it's Raven, Shakes, Logan, Clough, and Williams for the visitors from North Carolina.
And for WVU Tech, they will go this way. They'll have the Chapman brothers in the starting lineup. Braden Chapman, he leads the team in scoring at 20 a game, and his brother Cole Chapman comes in at 6 a game. It'll be Liam Craven at 6 a game, Cameron Danzer at 11, and Thomas Haley, he averages 15. So right there, Bill, Tech with 3 guys in double figures, and then you have Adam Seams coming off the bench with 8, right on the cusp of double figures.
Just watching now, and the camera is not on that left basket, but they've got a guy who's 7 feet tall for the visitors, and he can stuff it. Now, whether he can move up and down the floor, that remains to be seen, but he looks good in practice.
Well, it doesn't do any good to stuff it in warm-ups, does it?
Yeah.
So we'll see how that all unfolds. But we think we're going to have a good game here this afternoon. The clock's about 4 minutes counting down. By the way, we're not sure, because this is not an actual game site, we're not sure if we will have the score and the time up on the screen, but that's okay. 2 radio veterans here between Bill and myself. We'll be able to keep you up to date with, obviously, the score, with the game clock, and the shot clock.
We will do it indeed. That's what we do. So we're here to serve and to protect. Oh, no, that's police, isn't it?
Well,
anyway.
We can do that as well.
Well, yeah, right.
All right, both teams going through their warm-ups, and fans still making their way here into the gymnasium, uptown Beckley. And, you know, Bill, for a lot of people, when I was telling them about this game, they're like, where is Van Meter Gymnasium? And I said, it's right behind what was the old Beckley Junior High. And they're like, well, where was the old Beckley Junior High? So, Bill, since you were mayor one time in this great city of Beckley, I'm going to let you tell our audience where Van Meter Gymnasium is.
Well, it is right behind the old Beckley Junior High,
which
is now Carter Hall on the campus, and right across the street is Beckley City Hall. A lot of people who grew up in Beckley remember the old rec building. It was called the Recreation Building. It doesn't exist anymore. It was just a few feet away from this facility. So when they built this gymnasium, and they named it for Coach Jerome Van Meter, and many of you may not remember him, but he was an incredible man. He won 9 state championships. He was the head football coach for Beckley for 29 years. He won 3 state titles. He was the head basketball coach here for 29 seasons. He won 6 state titles. When he started winning titles in the late 40s and up through the late 50s, they won so many in a row that, in fact, 5 basketball in a row in the early 50s. That's when Beckley was called the City of Champions, because not only was Beckley High School, Woodrow Wilson High School, winning titles, but also Beckley Junior High was winning, and also Beckley Stratton, the black school in town, high school. So Beckley became City of Champions after their performance in the 50s, and it's continued on. Of course, Dave Barksdale had a fabulous run as a Woodrow Wilson basketball head coach for the boys. So anyway, you want to know about Jerome Van Meter, I'll tell you one last thing. He lived to be almost 103 years old. I got to know him pretty well because in his late years he wasn't driving anymore, but he wanted to go see his wife, who was at a nursing home in Oak Hill. So we had a committee that would drive him to Oak Hill on a pretty regular basis so he could visit with his wife, and we had time to chat with him. You talk about knowledge. You talk about just somebody who was sharp as a tack right up until he passed. And the one thing I said, Coach, what do you want to be remembered for? He said, I want to be remembered for living in 3 centuries. What do you mean? He says, well, I was born in 1900. He said, even though it's 1900, that was really the 1800s that ended in 1900. He said, of course, I lived through the 20th century. He said, and here I'm living in the 21st century when he died in 2003. So here's a gentleman. He served in 2 world wars and just an incredible man.
Yeah, I got the honor to meet him one time, and, of course, right there toward the end before he passed. And, you're right. And all the things that I'd heard about him and everything you just said is so true. As we have the warning buzzer, and we're moments away from getting this ball game started here this afternoon. Glad you're with us here on Video Productions. I'm Maris Lowry with Bill O'Brien, and we have Levi Barnhart producing and directing, Jackie Moon on camera. And, Bill, this is the first of 2 games we'll have here on Video Productions. This game here this afternoon. Then tonight, Eric Thomas will join me over at the gymnasium at Beckley Woodrow Wilson. We'll have a girls game between the Shady Tigers and the Lady Beckley Flying Eagles, and that game will air at 7 o'clock and tip at 7:30. So a doubleheader basketball this afternoon, basketball tonight.
Hey, it's all good. Round ball hooping.
All right, so we're getting ready to have the introductions of the players, and then we'll have the national anthem right after that, and then we'll get the ball in the air, and we're going to get started maybe just a tad late. It's 2 o'clock. So when they say 2 o'clock, they really mean like 2:05, 2:08.
Whatever.
And I think they're going to have the playing of the anthem, and they are. So we're going to take a quick break, come back, re-give you the starting lineups, and get the ball in the air and get the game going. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Life doesn't wait, so neither should your care. Whether it's a cough, fever, or stomach bug, Access Plus is here for those urgent moments.
From bumps and bruises to stitches and even x-rays, we've got you covered with extended hours and walk-in care for the whole family.
You do not have to be an Access Health patient to be seen. No appointments, no hassle, just quality care when you need it.
Access Health, where care meets community.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett with Window Rota Beckley. Are you dealing with those cold winter drafts through your windows? Is it causing your energy bills to rise? If you answered yes, Window World can help. Instead of dealing with those old drafty windows another year, call Window World of Beckley today. Yes, we work all year. Our windows are Energy Star efficient and designed to resist extreme weather. Make the smart investment with our no interest for 15 months. Call Window World of Beckley today.
2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become a sponsor today.
And we welcome you back in to the Van Meter Gymnasium in Uptown Beckley with Bill O'Brien. I'm Maris Lowry, moments away from getting the ball game started from, it'll be Mid-Atlantic Christian Mustangs from Elizabeth, North Carolina, under Coach Charles Sims, 2-5, taking on the Golden Bears of WU Tech, 7-2, and Bill, winners of 5 in a row under third-year head coach George Wilmore. And once again, Bill, we'll let you reiterate the starting lineup for Mid-Atlantic.
Here they come out in their traveling orange with the green. It looked very much like University of Miami.
Miami, that's exactly what you say. Miami of Florida, yep.
There you go. Carlos Raven, Keith Shakes, Uriah Logan, Stuart Clough. Logan wears 5, Clough is 10, and Williams is number 12.
So for Tech, they'll go this way. It'll be Braden Chapman, the team's leading scorer at 20 a game. His brother Cole Chapman at 6 points a game. They'll have Eliam Craven at 6 points a game. Cameron Danzer averages 11, and Thomas Haley. And like I said, Bill, he seems like he's been playing forever as he comes in averaging 15 a game. So it's Tech 7-2, Mid-Atlantic Christian 2-5, and we're moments away from getting the ball game started.
By the way, you can see as the Tech players come out, they're getting the handshake from number 11. That's Simon Tesfit. So he's the official greeter for his team.
As the crowd continues to make their way in, and you know, Bills, we look around us, beside us, behind us. We got just seats on one side. Got a nice little crowd here.
Really do. They seat 330 here, the athletic director told me. And as you said, all of the seating is on the home side of the floor. So on the other side is where the benches are. This is a nice little gymnasium here on campus. And one day they would like to expand it so they can actually have many of their home games here.
Well, you know, with having the Raleigh County Convention Center just 2 miles from here, and as nice a facility as that is, you would think, and I haven't talked to anybody about it, but you'd think they'd want to continue to play there as opposed to maybe trying to play here.
One day maybe they can fill that place up because that seats 3,500. Here it seats 330.
All right, we're ready to go as here comes the Mid-Atlantic Christian out. And let's see who will jump in the center circle. I'm sure it'll be Haley will jump for Tech. And let's see who gets in the center circle for Mid-Atlantic. Clough. So it'll be Clough against Haley. Tech in the white uniforms. Tech will go into the basket to our right. And we're moments away from getting the ball game started. By the way, we'll have to keep you up to date with the score, the time, and the shot clock because this being a practice facility, and now we are in sync. So we're ready to roll. All right, here's Tech with their getting the first possession of the game. Haley at the head of the lane. Chapman leaves it for Haley. Haley couldn't finish at the rim. It was a nice pass, but Haley runs down the rebound in the corner. Danzer for three. It won't go, and the ball's loose, and the rebound comes to Mid-Atlantic. So Bill, Tech had two really good looks and not able to knock either shot down.
Dancer is a three-point specialist. When he gets out, watch out.
So Tech in their man-to-man defense. There's a drive to the basket. Shot put up, doesn't go. That shot was put up by Williams, and the ball is out of bounds over to Tech. And the one thing, Bill, I like about this league, there's a lot of contact. You got to be strong with the ball. You got to play through the contact, as both teams in that first possession have had to do that. Yeah, they don't call a lot of ticky-tack stuff at this level, which is good. Here's Chapman, who's hard to the basket, reverses the shot up. And as soon as I say that, on cue, though, he does draw the foul, and he'll get to the line to shoot two.
Braden Chapman, who was a star at Shady Spring High School. Here's the little general replay. And you can see he was going strong, going for the reverse layup, and it was tipped, and he was fouled.
So Chapman will stand at the free throw line. He'll shoot a pair. Comes in averaging 20 points a game. He scored 17 in the team's last game. Free throw on its way short. Chapman, a left-handed player, normally a very good free throw shooter, normally shoots in the mid-80s. And after missing the first one, he'll shoot the back end of the two-shot opportunity. Chapman ready, free throw on its way, and he makes one of two. So Tech scores first, not quite a minute into the game. And here comes the Mustangs from Elizabeth City, North Carolina. And they throw the ball away, trying to get the ball inside to Williams. And here's Tech on a run out. Nice take to the basket, and then Tech throws the ball away, but I think it was kicked, and it was. Yep. Reset the shot clock to 25, and it'll be Tech's ball underneath their own basket.
You know, you mentioned this in the pregame. The shot clock at eye level, normally it's up high at the Armory.
Yeah, it's like the old NBA of the 70s, shot clock on the baseline. Haley backs his man down, gets into the lane, spins with the left hand, and scores. Nice move by Haley in the low post.
He's a good one. He's 6'8", and getting better every year.
So here's Logan with it, Uriah Logan on the drive. There's a strip, nice hands by Haley. He knocked it free, but the Mustangs able to pick it up, dial it up from three, needs a roll, and they get the roll. The three ball by Raven is good.
And he thought he was fouled.
Here's Chapman to Chapman. Little layup is good. Nice pass by Cole Chapman to Braden Chapman, and Tech back in front. Back the other way, here's Clough. Now they get the ball in the low post. Whip the ball back out to Logan. Into the paint, Clough. Trying to use his size advantage. Good defensive job by Chapman. And it's a travel And the shot clock was winding down too, Bill. Only 3 on the clock, but it was a turnover nevertheless.
That was good defense by Tech.
So we got a quick 30-second timeout. While we're here, we'll let you know that this afternoon's game is brought to you in part by United Coal Company. And we'll get United Coal up on the screen. And, Bill, I think you have that read somewhere, do you not?
I do. United Coal Company in Sophia is looking for good quality workers. If you'd like a wonderful job, here is your chance. United Coal Company, you can pick up an application at the Guard Shack in Sophia, and United Coal Company is where you can find them on Facebook. Affinity Coal is where the action is. They've got a surface mine, they've got a coal mine, a prep plant, and they've got wonderful benefits along with great pay. Affinity Coal, look them up on the web at United Coal Company.
All right, out of the timeout, Tech will have it. And here comes Braden Chapman. Get the ball to Haley. Boy, it's a physical league here, and I know that Mid-Atlantic's not in the league with they don't play in the same conference because they're a step below. They're below NAIA, but they still play a very physical brand of ball. Haley inside. Look at all the contact there. And then I think they finally had to call a foul, Bill.
You know, Maris, when you started that sentence and Haley had gotten the ball at the top of the key, he literally shoved the defender out of the way.
Right. There was a lot of pushing and shoving on both ends,
yeah.
And they finally had to blow the whistle. I mean, that was like playground ball there for a second. So Tech will inbound the ball, and they throw it away. And now the Mustangs of Mid-Atlantic throw it away, and now they get the ball to Haley in the low post. Haley trying to back his man down. They'll call a blocking foul, and wow. Well, everybody was holding their breath to see if it was going to be a block or a charge, and Coach Sims of Mid-Atlantic not in agreement with that call.
He was not happy. It happened right in front of him.
So that'll be the third team foul.
Are you going to give Coach Sims a nickname before the night is over, the afternoon's over?
Well, since he doesn't have one, here's a 3-ball from the corner. It's short. That 3-ball was put up by Danzer, and back the other way come the Mustangs. Down the lane, the shot swatted by Haley. Braden Chapman takes it to the glass, lays it up. Will it go? It won't, but he'll draw the foul and get to the line. Boy, you got to love that play, that run out. Nice. It starts with defense with the block by Haley as we watch the replay, Bill.
A Little General brings you the replay, and watch this. Blocked by Haley.
Haley swats Logan and back the other way. Chapman, good hard take to the basket, trying to get the and one, and he couldn't get it to drop, but he'll shoot a pair. Chapman 1 for 2 at the free throw line already this afternoon, and that's already 4 team fouls on Mid-Atlantic, and Tech has yet to commit a team foul.
Braden Chapman, as you mentioned, leads with 20-point per game average, but he's another one. If he gets hot, watch out.
Not sure. There's some discussion going on at the scorer's table with one of the officials, and maybe there's just a clarification of who the foul was on. Of course, the scorer's table is all the way across the other end from where we're at. So Chapman will get to the line. He'll shoot 2. 1 for 2 already here this afternoon. Left-handed shooter, first free throw on its way, and he missed that one. So now he's 1 of 3 at the line. Like I said, normally a really good free throw shooter, as the young man that will check in, Adam Seams, a Greenbrier East product, he will check into the lineup. He brings 8 points a night off the bench for the Golden Bears.
Seams looks a little different because he used to wear glasses in high school.
And on this trip, Chapman makes 1 of 2 like he did the other trip. So in 4 attempts at the free throw line, he's 2 of 4. Here's Logan with the ball for the Mustangs. And the ball's turned over, and it's out of bounds. Chapman was off to the races, but right in front of us, he stepped on the sideline, and the ball will go back over to the Mustangs of Mid-Atlantic.
A little sloppy here at the beginning.
17 to shoot, side out, right here in front of us. Logan gets ready to put the ball in play.
Here we are.
Logan gets the ball into Williams. Williams into the lane, puts up the short shot. It won't go. Seams will clear the rebound for the Golden Bears. New player into the game for Tech. Darian Martin into the game as Haley has it now. Trying to run a pick and roll. Chapman penetrates, goes in, and lays it up and in. Nice play as Chapman with the finish.
Nice finger roll.
Back the other way. Good hard take to the basket, and that was a good job as Clough able to score. That's one thing, Bill, we talked about. You can't see the shot clock on our screen. We'll really never have to give the shot clock because it hardly ever runs down as Tech throws it away. And that's one thing I like about, going back from last year and into the games we've already done this year, the way Tech plays. I like their style, their brand of basketball.
And most fans do. They want action. They want offense.
Of course, to win games, you got to be good on the defensive end of the floor.
Exactly, and that's hard to do, to play good D.
A lot easier to play offense when you play good defense. Here's Logan with it. 17 to shoot. Nice take off the window, won't go. The tip won't go. And Haley comes out of there with the rebound for Tech. Here's Seams on a drive. Finds Chapman. And Chapman turned. Nope. I thought for a minute that he lost it, but the ball is out of bounds. It'll stay with Tech. Salud Jop will check into the lineup for Tech. He'll get his first action of the afternoon.
He's been injured over the last couple of years. He is from Africa and is over 7 feet tall.
And Elijah Dice will change. Here's Martin on the drive, and it hangs in the air with the finish. Darian Martin able to score. That was a good take by Martin. Tech really turning up the defense. Here's Logan with it. Logan on the drive. Over into the near corner. A three is good. The three ball by Terrence Williams, who just checked into the lineup. Jop out high. They set maybe a ball screen for Chapman. He goes around it, tacks the basket with the right hand off the glass, up and in. Braden Chapman. And Chapman right there, Bill, shows you why he scores 20 a game.
He's already got 8.
Right. Good hard take to the basket. And he's already missed 2 free throws.
Yeah.
Something he doesn't normally do. Back the other way, there's going to be a foul on Jop. Good hard take that time by Elijah Dice, and he'll get to the line, and he'll shoot 2. So that'll be the first foul on Tech of the afternoon. Got a timeout on the floor, 14 and a half to go till halftime. 12-8 is the lead for Tech, and we'll be right back here on Video Productions.
National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
I'm going to get Cracker Barrel?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's also a Dr. Tabbitt. Can you find the read?
Oh.
Back to W Tech. This afternoon's game brought to you in part by Allstate. You're in good hands with Allstate, and you're in good hands with Lori Richmond as your agent. Lori Richmond takes care of me. She'll take care of you. You can dial her up at 304-252-8646. Also, Bill, brought to you by
Dr. John Tabbitt. If you have had a broken leg like I have, you want a quality surgeon, you want WVOT, that's Dr. John Tabbitt. He will fix you up. Trust me. He's really one of the best.
Yes, and whether it's a sports-related injury or you just being clumsy and falling down, Bill, and break your leg, Dr. Tabbitt can take care of you.
Well, I fell down because I was hit by a car.
I know. I'm only kidding.
Ouch. It hurts just thinking about it.
Well, and it hurts by me saying that too, right? All right, out of the timeout, it'll be free throw time. A couple of free throws coming for Elijah Dias, and he's set to shoot a pair.
We've got the updated stats. Mid-Atlantic, they've hit 3 of 9 from the floor so far. And for Tech, 5 out of 8 floor shooting. 8 points for Chapman. Braden leading all scoring in the game.
The free throw's good, but now you can see one of the bulbs are burned out on the guest side. The actual score is 12-9. Second free throw is not good. 1 of 2 made, and then we got an out of bounds over to Tech. So we got the score correct here, and that's another reason too, Bill. If you play at your practice facilities, you got to kind of have it up to date. and ready to go. And obviously, I mean, they're doing the best they can, but we'll just play on. As back into the ball game for Tech will be Cameron Danzer. And now not sure what we got going on. We've got a stoppage in play here.
Maris, speaking of scoreboard and all of that, you have been over at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. We all still call it the Armory, and they've got a brand new deal going.
Yeah, Monday we'll see that. Brand new scoreboard on each end where the old ones were, brand new shot clock, and we'll have Tech's game there Monday as Tech will take on Kentucky Christian. And that game, actually not Kentucky Christian, I beg your pardon. Yeah, it is Kentucky Christian, and that game will tip at 7 o'clock on Monday. Once again, there's a question, and I think with the time, because there's no way there's just 5:18. The score should be 12-9. They have it 12-11. I don't know where that – yeah, they got it wrong. It should be 9. And that's why I keep a running score. You keep individual total, Bill. But there's no way it can be 5:18. It was 14:32 when we took the media timeout. There's no way that it's 5:18.
Yeah, Mid-Atlantic has scored only 9 points.
Yeah, now they got it right. It's 14.5, and that's the correct time. And the score should be 12-9, not 12-11.
By the way, right in the middle of your screen, right under the backboard there, under the basket, that is the WVU Tech president.
Yeah, Mr. Referee was trying to tell him the score is 12-9, not 12-11. But we're going to go with 9. I don't care what the scoreboard says. All right, so here comes Chapman with it. Martin has it now. Martin turns the corner. They cut him off. Chapman a deep three. It needs a roll, and he won't get it. And the rebound is cleared by Williams. So I don't think, in fact, I know the score is not right. It's right on our screen. It's not right on the scoreboard. Here's Williams with it for the Mustangs. Nice crowd here this afternoon. Williams into the lane. Head fake. Not a 10-footer. He left it 9 feet, but the rebound comes back out. That shot off the glass is no good. That's by Dias, and here comes Tech back the other way. There's Darian Martin with it. Martin looking for a ball screen at the head of the lane. Jock comes out to provide that screen. Seems thought about a 3 for a minute. Now to Braden Chapman. Chapman, a lot of contact. He puts the shot up. They'll count it. That's a real continuation. That looked like an NBA play because Chapman got bumped on Friday, shot it on Saturday, and they count it.
Raven called for the foul.
So if they count the basket, that should make it 14-9. And when we get a minute, I'll have to mention that to the officials that they still have 14-11 up on the board, but it's 14-9 as Chapman will try to polish off a three-point play. So this will be his 5th opportunity at the line where he's 2 for 4 already here this afternoon.
Scored a total of 10 points to lead everybody in scoring, both teams.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. And maybe they're telling the officials what I was telling them about the score because this is the 3rd or 4th time we've had the officials go to the official scores table. So 1 free throw.
They're going to play on.
As Chapman will try to polish off the three-point play. Free throw on its way, and he missed it. That's uncharacteristic like him. He's already missed 3 free throws here in the first part of this first half.
By the way, they play 2 halves.
There's a nice drive to the basket and a foul, and that'll be Clough that'll get to the line.
And these referees, we had a scoreboard problem at the Armory last game we did, and they were a pleasure to work with. They said, hey, we're going to get this game in. We're going to play if we got to use a stopwatch. So
Clough will shoot a pair as Haley gets whistled for the foul on Tech. First free throw by Clough is no good. And it's one thing, I don't know if it's this gym, Bill, but right now the free throw shooting is a little bit to be desired for by both teams here this afternoon.
Yeah, as a team, Mid-Atlantic is 1 out of 3.
In Tech, I know Chapman has missed 3 by himself.
Mm-hmm.
Clough, the second free throw on its way, and he got 1 of 2. And now they'll extend the pressure, will the Mustangs of Mid-Atlantic Christian. Trying to trap the ball. Cole Chapman back in the game. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Tech. They'll get side out with 23 to shoot. Martin to put the ball in play. Haley hands it to Martin. They'll lob it for Haley, a little too strong. It'll go out of bounds over to Tech. And here's the thing, Bill. Right there, Williams, Terrence Williams, he could easily grab the ball. You don't know what the official saw. You might know that it went off the tag. Williams should have grabbed that ball. And he just let it go out of bounds thinking that the referee saw what he saw. But he forgot that what he saw or what he thought happened doesn't count. Here's a 3-ball by Martin in the corner. It doesn't go. In skying high is Terrence Williams with a rebound. Back the other way, Euro stepped into the lane. New player into the ball game now for the Mustangs. That new player in is Rogers. As this shot was put up, offensive rebound, no good. Battle for the loose ball. This is a very physical game. Martin seams down the lane, and they call an offensive foul. Oh my.
Ouch. Ouch.
Yeah, the home fans definitely don't like that. Let's see if we can get that on the replay.
Here it comes, courtesy Little General. Watch Seams. Scoops it up. I think that was the old Flopperini. That's just me.
Unfortunately, Bill, we don't count.
That's right.
People that watch it, they see the video, they can make their own decision of what they think, but at the end of the day, the ones that blow the whistles are the ones that count. All right, back the other way. Like I said, new player to the game, that's Rogers with the ball. He's having trouble with it. Like I said, this has been a very physical game. Baseline shot is too strong. That shot is put up by Williams. And back the other way, here is Cole Chapman with it. 3-ball put up, that's not there. And that's a shot that Danzer normally hits. Seams comes out of there with the steal, packs the basket, and throws it away. As you mentioned earlier, Bill, it's a little sloppy. We're not quite halfway into this first half, and it's been sloppy.
Each team with 5 turnovers.
So here's Raven with it. 15 to shoot. Raven doing a lot of dribbling, a lot of bumping and pushing, no whistle. Here's Rogers on the drive, back to Raven. He'll dial it up for 3. That's short, out of bounds over to Tech. So Braden Chapman will check back into the game, and Martin will have a seat for the Golden Bears.
Well, you know, these players have got to be tired out. I mean, we still have a lot of game to play, but it's been up and down, and it's just very physical.
Yeah, pushing and shoving and grinding, and some whistles and some not so whistles.
Yeah.
And I realized, well, you can't call everything. So here's Chapman. Haley on the pick and roll. Haley will slam, dunk it home. Here's a steal, and then re-stolen. Going in for a layup right of the lane. A nice block by Seams, as that was Raven attacking the basket.
And Raven sort of gave the defender a forearm shiver and got away with it.
Yeah, there's a lot of, like I said, this has been a very physical game. So 27 to shoot on the clock. Down low, spin, tough shot, doesn't go. Haley had the rebound. Chapman gets it now. That shot was put up by Dyes. And here is Cole Chapman with it. Maybe got away with the walk. Into the corner for a 3, hits the side of the backboard, right to the hands of Haley for a slam dunk. Timeout on the floor. 10:48 for the half. Tech up by 8, 18-10. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
They're not the biggest, but with over 100 locations across West Virginia, chances are there's a little general store near you. With brand name gas and food you know and trust, and an assortment of snacks and comforts that make you feel at home wherever you are. So as you make your way to family dinners and football games around the fire, wherever your destination.
We are back in downtown Beckley on the campus of WVU Tech, right behind Carter Hall at the Van Meter Gymnasium. And it's been a fun game to watch so far, bumping and grinding, and a 6-point lead for the home team, WVU Tech. Well, remember that Modley's Plumbing and Heating can take care of your problems. You know how it is with the holidays. You're going to have family and friends over. There's always a plumbing problem that comes up. Remember, their phone number is HELP, Modley's Plumbing and Heating. Here's Maris.
Yeah, Bill, actually it should be an 8-point lead, and we'll have to get the official the next chance we get. That ball was kicked. The scoreboard has 18-12. You look at your individual total, and you can total it up. But my running score has 18-10. See what you have on your score sheet. As there'll be a new player into the ball game.
Yeah, it's 10.
Yeah.
Mid-Atlantic has 10,
and
not 12.
I don't know how they get 12, so we're going to have to get that as they turn it over Mid-Atlantic. And into the ball game is Uriah Logan. He started the game, and now he checked back in. So on the turnover, Tech will have it. And the extended pressure by Mid-Atlantic. as Tech will get the ball into the front court with Cole Chapman. Logan all over him. Here's Braden Chapman with it now. And Haley in the low post. Backs his man in. Little jump hook is good. And now Tech has doubled them up 20-10. And we got a whistle on the inbounds play. And that will be the 4th team foul. The 2nd personal foul on Seams and the team's 4th. So in a physical game like this, Bill, that's why you're seeing both teams are running players in and out. You got to keep fresh bodies out there.
Absolutely.
So Tech is going to show full court pressure now. And the ball comes in there on the far side over to Raven. Raven being harassed by Chapman. He loses the ball. He's going to have to hustle, and he can't get the ball up in time. What do we got? I'm not sure what we got.
Not sure if it's a turnover or what.
Well, it couldn't be 10 seconds because there's only 22 on the shot clock. You have 10 seconds to get the ball across, so it couldn't be that they didn't get the ball over in time.
Well, the refs are still talking it over.
I think he just blew his whistle and made a mistake.
Oh, a big crowd here this afternoon. Almost capacity.
But now they've got 2 seconds in which they got to get the ball across the midcourt stripe. And they throw it across, now they're okay. I think the referee it was what y'all do. I think he just made a mistake and blew the whistle inadvertently. So here's Logan. Raven with it now. Raven will dial it up for 3. It's short. Offensive rebound to Logan. He's among the timber, and he takes it back out. Down low. And now I don't know why. Well, the shot clock reset late, but it's not moving. They've got 30 on the clock, and they've got a clock issue, and they turn it over. But I know they reset the shot clock, but then when they reset it, the shot clock never moved. It stayed at 30. So I know we're having a little bit of clock issues, and we got a score issue because I got to give the officials. The scoreboard says 20-12, and maybe this is a good chance to do that. 9:32 for the half. We have Tech in front, 20-10. We'll be right back on Video Productions.
Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, original to me, is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
And we welcome you back to the gymnasium here, known for the great legendary former Beckley coach Van Meter. And Bill, during the timeout with 9.5 remaining in the first half, I went out to midcourt and I told the official, you need to check the book. The score should be 20-10, not 20-12. I have it in my running score, and you have it as well. Now here's the official score. Check this out. Now where are we missing?
They're showing 12.
Well, where are we missing a basket?
Maybe I did, but let's take a look. I've got Raven with a field goal for 3. I've got Clough for 3, Williams for 3, and Dias for 1.
Yeah, they've got a field goal in there that I don't think they got, because I got a running score here, and they're over there checking it, and assistant coach Benitez Jackson at midcourt. So I could be wrong, but I don't think I am in this case. And you, like I said, you keep I keep the running score, you keep the individual score, and we both have 10 for Mid-Atlantic Christian.
By the way, our friends at Pepsi Cola will bring you a quick recap. Let's take a look at the individual scoring. Braden Chapman with 10 for Tech, and Tom Haley has 8.
All right,
wow.
There's a steal, and then restolen. And the official just told me that they'll check it out for sure on the next media timeout. So there is some discrepancy in the score. So right now we're going to go with what we have on the screen at 20-10. Here's Chapman with it, 13 to shoot. Haley, head of the lane, backs his way down, 7 to shoot. He's going to have to shoot it, and he's tied up. Possession error will turn it over to Mid-Atlantic Christian.
By the way, the shooting is the problem. 21% floor shooting for Mid-Atlantic. Meantime, Tech is shooting 56% from the floor.
Yeah, neither team has shot well from the floor. Neither team has shot well from the foul line. right?
Yeah, Tech 2 out of 5, and 2 out of 4 foul shooting for Christian.
And also Tech downtown, 0 of 6.
Yeah.
So here is Mid-Atlantic Christian. The Mustangs with it. Here's Logan off a screen. And the ball is deflected by Haley and stolen by Chapman. Good defensive play by Haley. Here's Cole Chapman on the drive, puts the shot up. It doesn't go, and he'll draw the foul. The foul will go against Terrence Williams, and Cole Chapman will step up to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, it's been something. And Cole Chapman was not afraid. Now, you could see that somebody was going to come and whack at him, and he took it strong to the hoop anyway.
So a pair of free throws for Cole Chapman. First free throw on its way, and it's short. So the free throw shooting woes continue for WVU Tech here in this first half.
Is a team only 2 out of 5. 2 out of 6 now.
And they've all been taken right by the Chapmans, right?
That's right, exactly.
And Cole Chapman's second free throw, it's short. He missed them both. So back the other way, here comes the Mustangs. We've had a lot of action, but I thought we'd have a little bit more scoring than what we have, Bill. But I guess because the game's been so physical, and it's been played really like a playground game, and a turnover, and that's another thing. Sloppy play is how many turnovers now with that?
That is 10.
10. And they have 10 points, and they have 10 turnovers.
Yeah, exactly.
As Martin will check back into the ball game. Darian Martin into the game for Tech. So here's Martin with it. Now Chapman off a ball screen. Dials it up from downtown. It won't go. Battle for the rebound, and Mid-Atlantic comes out of there with it. Getting that rebound is Williams, Tyus Williams. There's a little baseline turnaround shot, in and out, no good. That shot put up by Shakes Jr., and here comes Martin with it into the front court. Chapman packs the basket, lost control of the ball, they turn it over. Raven back the other way. Down the lane, shot off the glass, too strong. Tip is good. Nice job on the putback by Dias. Here's Martin. And we got an illegal screen on Haley. And that's going to be his second personal foul. And that will be the 15th foul on Tech. And that'll get Haley to the sideline, I'm sure, as here comes Jop ready to check into the game. And Jop will check in, and Haley will have a seat. I'm Maris Lowry with Bill O'Brien. Levi Barnhart producing and directing. Jackie Moon on camera. Glad you're with us here on video production this afternoon from Uptown Beckley here at the Van Meter Gymnasium. Here's Shakes Jr. into the lane, lost the ball, and it's saved. That's a nice hustle play and saved by Craven. Back the other way, Martin with it. Into the corner, Danzer for 3. It's too strong, and the rebound is out of bounds over to Mid-Atlantic Christian.
So we said Danzer normally is just one of the best three-point shooters I've seen, and he's just not made them today.
Yeah, he's been ice cold here in this first half this afternoon. Clough will check back into the lineup for Mid-Atlantic.
He's 0 for 4, by the way.
Ball comes into Logan, and now they get the ball to Raven. But, you know, that's one thing, Bill, for all the high school games we do, and then when we do a college game, the level of fear able to knock that down. Shakes was shaking and baking on that play, wasn't he? Here's Martin with it. Coming up on the 5-minute mark of the first half. What's been a very, very entertaining and very physical first half.
Mm-hmm.
Martin doing a lot of dribbling out there. He was open, didn't elect to shoot it, and that's going to be way off. You could tell when that shot was taken that by Craven that had no chance to go in, and there's a timeout on the floor. 4:59 for the half. It's 25-16 in favor of Tech. A full timeout. We'll take it with and be right back on Video Productions.
2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become a sponsor today.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
And we welcome you back to the Beckley Van Meter Gymnasium as this afternoon's game brought to you in part by Allstate. You're in good hands with Allstate, and you're in good hands with Lori Richmond as your agent. You can dial Lori up right there at 304-252-8646. And Bill, also brought to you by
Dr. John Tabbitt. WVOT will tell you more information as we get the opportunity. Back to players, Maris Lowry.
Well, Bill, the official came over and said that I may be right, but obviously he's refereeing the game and he doesn't know, and I wouldn't expect him to know. But he said he's got to go by the official book, and the book's got 25-18. So I'm still going to keep it with what we got, and actually we're going to go with 25-18 as Martin able to score. So the actual score now is 27-18. And I don't know where that other 2 points came in at.
Look at that play. Look at that play.
Nice steal, over the head pass. Chapman to Martin and another layup in a bucket. And that takes the lead to 29-18 and a timeout on the floor. And while there's a timeout on the floor, Bill, you can talk to us about, after we watch the replay, about Dr. Tabbitt.
That was just a beautiful thing to watch the Golden Bears play defense. Thanks to Little General Stores. And also we'd like to thank our friends at WVOT, Dr. John Tabbitt. He's located in Woodcrest Drive, just behind Woodrow Wilson High School, West Virginia, orthopedic trauma. If you need help with a sports-related injury or just a regular injury like I had, there's the man, Dr. John Tabbitt. He is the best.
All right, also this afternoon's game brought to you in part by Exit Elevation Realty, Luke Richmond, the broker. You can dial him up at 304-256-0101. You can check him out at wvexitelevation.com. Well, Bill, you have some of the individual numbers and team numbers with 4:16 left in the half. We'll have to go with the actual score. What they're saying it is 29-18.
Mid-Atlantic, their problem has been turnovers and terrible shooting. 11 turnovers so far, now 12. And for their shooting, 7 of 27, that's 26% from the floor. From three-point land, 40%, and 40% from the foul line. Meantime, Tech has really done a nice job, 45% from the floor. And so far, Tech has not made a long ball out of 10 tries.
Yeah, and normally that's been their specialty, and they just have not shot it well here. And they practice here, and I don't know, I'm sure that obviously they practice here and at the Armory. I don't know if they practice here much more, but for whatever reason, they've not been able to knock down the three ball here in this first half.
Yeah, so far the perception is not there for them.
So out of the timeout, 29-18 is the lead, coming up on the 4-minute mark of the first half. There's a spin move, and they throw the ball back out to the corner for a three, and that three ball was put up and it's short by Rogers. And on the rebound, we have a whistle, and what do we got? It's out of bounds. It'll stay with Mid-Atlantic Christian, and they'll get a new clock. Ball comes out to Raven. Looks for a ball screen. Nice head shoulder fake. Three ball on the far side, a little too strong. That three ball put up by Williams, no good. Battle for the loose ball. They're down on the floor, still loose. Good hustle. Rogers comes out of there with it. They get a new clock. They're the Mustangs of Mid-Atlantic. 15-footer by Craven, back iron. Loose ball and the rebound to Tex Craven. Here's Martin with it now. Well, that was a lot of exciting action right there, even though the field goal wasn't made. Here's Braden Chapman on a drive down the lane to finish up and in.
He's an exceptional player,
yes,
no doubt.
He is. Biggest lead of the game right here at 13, right here coming up on the 3-minute mark of the half.
Chapman 14 now.
Round the horn they go, trying to get the ball in the low post. They do get the ball to Shakes Jr. They double team him. He gets the ball now to Clough. Clough with the spin, head fake, fall away, needs a roll, won't get it. Martin will clear the rebound for Tech. Chapman on a drive, gets to the basket, finishes with the right hand.
Oh. And did you see how he cradled the ball while he was in midair?
He cradled it and able to finish as Cole Chapman will check in. 15-point advantage right here by Tech, biggest lead of the game.
He's just so much fun to watch, Chapman.
So checking back in will be Elijah Dyes for Mid-Atlantic. Tech showing the full court pressure as Rogers will bring it up for Mid-Atlantic. Bounce pass down low, Dyes off the glass, up and in. They're double teaming Cole Chapman, able to get it to his brother Braden Chapman. Liam Craven can't buy a basket, Bill. Wide open three and he misses it. Here's a run out, beautiful defensive play by Cole Chapman. Martin attacks the basket right of the lane with the bucket.
He has come off the bench. Martin will score 11 points.
Yes, a big spark off the Tech bench, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Mid-Atlantic. This 15-point advantage equals the largest lead of the first half.
You know, Maris, this Golden Bear team is just so much fun to watch when they've got it going on, and they've got it going.
Yeah, they play a very exciting brand of basketball. And I think if more and more people would tune in to the broadcast or come out and watch it live, they would be very entertained as Rogers catches the ball and he steps on the inline, and that'll turn the ball back over to Tech.
That's their 15th turnover. Mustangs.
Yeah. You're not going to win very many games having 15 turnovers. And normally, Bill, that's high for a game, let alone for a half, which we still got a minute and a half left in it.
Exactly.
So a 15-point advantage, largest lead of the game right here. Braden Chapman for three, and he knocks it down.
That's the first long ball of the day for the Golden Bears.
It's an 11-2 run right now for Tech. Back the other way, a three. Nope, they say it's a two. He's put on the line for Dias. That's what you get for wearing a 13.5 instead of a 13, right?
You would know.
The three ball, Chapman, that was too short. Tip back out by Jop to Cole Chapman. He'll find Braden Chapman back to Jop, and he can't finish the tip. They had the right idea, the lob play. Going hard to the basket. In between traffic, and that's Dias, and his shot's rejected by Jop. Fast pace, Martin up underneath, scores. But 13 points for Martin off the bench.
That is correct.
And an 18-point advantage. This equals the largest lead of the game. The final 23 seconds of the half. Rogers steps into the lane, has his shot swatted. It'll stay with Mid-Atlantic.
Wow. President Stewart gets the ball back.
But Tech has really turned it up on the defensive end of the floor. 20 seconds left in the half. Here's Dias. He'll spot up and knock it down. And it'll be last shot time for the half for Tech as they throw it away. Tech turns it over. That's the one thing both teams have been very careless with the basketball in this first half.
Yeah, even Tech. That's their 9th turnover.
So let's see if Mid-Atlantic, I would think they would take the last shot of the half here. Final 10 seconds. Here's Raven with it. Raven, you don't want to foul for Tech if you're over the limit. Raven dials up a three. It won't go. Battle for the rebound. And Chapman comes out of there, and that's the end of the first half. At the break, your score is WU Tech 40 and Mid-Atlantic 24. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll come back and get you ready for the Massey Power Sports halftime show, and we'll do that when we come back here on Video Productions.
I'm Leanna Burnett with Window World of Beckley. Are you dealing with those cold winter drafts through your windows? Is it causing your energy bills to rise? If you answered yes, Window World can help. Instead of dealing with those old drafty windows another year, call Window World of Beckley today. Yes, we work all year. Our windows are Energy Star efficient and designed to resist extreme weather. Make the smart investment with our no interest for 15 months. Call Window World of Beckley today.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
And we welcome you back to the Massey Power Sports Halftime Show. At the break, it is WU Tech in front of Mid-Atlantic Christian, 40-24, as the first half, the game was nip and tuck early in the game, and then over the last 8 to 10 minutes of this first half, Tech pulled away. Their biggest lead was 18 in the first half. They lead by 16 now. We're going to go inside the numbers of the first half, and Bill, the first Inside the Numbers brought to you by Pepsi of Southern West Virginia. Love to have an ice-cold Pepsi right about now. Bill, if you'll give team totals in this first segment, then we'll take a break and come back, and you can give individual totals. So here comes the official numbers of the first half, and Bill, you have them. If you'll give those team totals here, brought to you by Pepsi.
That was just perfect timing as the young lady, and that's what they do here. They give you the official stuff about every 10 minutes, and so this is official for Mid-Atlantic Christian. As we told you, they were shooting miserably from the floor. They made only 28% from the floor in the first half of play. From downtown, only 29%. And foul shooting, only 40%. So they've just not been able to get it done. Problem is not only the shooting, but also 15 turnovers on the afternoon. Now, for WVU Tech, they've done a lot better for the game. 53% overall from the floor, but 1 of 13, which is 8% from long range. 5 of 10 foul shooting for 50%, and 8 turnovers. I had them with 9. 8 official turnovers for WVU Tech, who comes in with a 7-2 record, and we'll have the individual points in just a few moments.
Right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, Bill will give you the individual totals of the first half. Tech in front by 16, 40-24. We'll take a Massey Power Sports halftime break, and we'll be right back here on Video Productions.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
And we welcome you back to Van Meter Gymnasium. I'm Maris Lowry with Bill O'Brien, Jackie Moon on camera, and Levi Barnhart being the heavy hitter, the second, doing a fabulous job producing and directing. Well, Bill, we're going to go inside the numbers of the individual totals, and they're brought to you by Pepsi of Southern West Virginia. Love me an ice-cold Pepsi, and love the blue can, that's Pepsi. The silver can, that's Diet Pepsi, and the black can, of course, that is Pepsi Zero. Bill, you have the individual totals.
And these are official numbers, and they have added the extra 2 points. We're still not sure how that happened, but it's not going to really make a whole lot of difference in the scheme of things. I mean, you got a 16-point halftime lead.
Well, Bill, how about the extra 2 points we'll give to you? Put Bill O'Brien with 2 points down there.
Hey, there you go. I did it. Oh, my gosh. Nobody in double figures for the visitors from North Carolina. Elijah Diaz with 9 points leads the way. They've got 5 points for Terrence Williams, 5 points for Stuart Clough, 2 points for Keith Shakes Jr., and 3 points for Carlos Raven. So that's the point makers for the Mustangs. For the home team, WVU Tech, as we told you, it's been a 1-2 punch. Braden Chapman with 19 points overall, 7 of 10 from the floor, 1 of 4 from downtown and 4 of 7 foul shooting, 19 for Braden Chapman. Darren Martin has come off the bench and has scored 13 points on 6 of 7 floor shooting. The rest of the scoring, Thomas Haley was really effective early on. He had 4 field goals out of 5 shots for 8 points. And that's been the scoring. Only 3 hit the scoring column for the Golden Bears. As we look at the folks accumulated on the court right now, it's like almost everybody in the crowd is coming in to get a group picture.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bill, we go to commercial. You can go out there,
I'm
right?
ready. I scored 2 points. Put me in, Coach.
Yeah, everybody else has been out there as we're here at the Massey Power Sports halftime show, and it is a 16-point advantage, 40-24. We'll take another break, and we'll come back as our halftime show continues here at the Van Meter Gymnasium on the campus of WU Tech. The Golden Bears of Tech lead Mid-Atlantic Christian 40-24. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Hey, Wes, why'd we settle on skydiving?
Well, it's fall, and we're falling. I thought we could do a commercial about falling prices. Get it?
I guess. Where's your chute?
I knew I forgot something. Later.
During Truck Month, get invoice pricing on all 1,500 Sierras and Yukons, or ask about discounts up to $9,000 with no payments till next year.
Hey, I can see my house.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
It's fourth down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but incredible. A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
I'm Leanna Burnett with Window Rota Beckley. Are you dealing with those cold winter drafts through your windows? Is it causing your energy bills to rise? If you answered yes, Window World can help. Instead of dealing with those old drafty windows another year, call Window World of Beckley today. Yes, we work all year. Our windows are Energy Star efficient and designed to resist extreme weather. Make the smart investment with our no interest for 15 months. Call Window World of Beckley today.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
Nice crowd today on a Friday the 13th playing in downtown Beckley at Van Meter Gymnasium on the campus of WVU Tech. Well, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors for bringing you the action on Video Productions. One of them is Affinity Coal Company located in Sophia. If you want to work close to home and have a great job with wonderful benefits, remember Affinity Coal Company is hiring. They offer no premium, no deductible health insurance with dental and vision coverage. They also have a company-paid life insurance plan, plus prescription drug coverage and a company-matching 401k plan. That's Affinity Coal Company in Sophia, and you can check them out. Their Facebook page is at United Coal Company, and you can get more details there. We'd also like to thank our friends at Modley's Plumbing and Heating. They're located in downtown Beckley, commercial plumbing and heating service as well as residential. And remember, if you need help, remember Modley's Plumbing and Heating. It's 304-253-HELP. Leisure Lanes is getting ready for a fantastic New Year's Eve rock and bowl. Leisure Lanes has been doing this for years. If you're looking for something fun to do with the whole family, remember, Leisure Lanes can make it happen. They've got unlimited bowling on New Year's Eve. Futuristic bowling includes music, glowing lanes, a light show. There will be door prizes, a buffet-style food line, continental breakfast, party hats, noisemakers, the whole bit. But remember, lanes are going quickly. There are still some available. Call Leisure Lanes at 253-7328. That's 304-253-7328. We'd also like to thank our friends at Exit Elevation Realty. Luke Richmond is the broker, and you can catch their number at 304-256-0101. That is Exit Elevation Realty. Cracker Barrel, if you're hungry. Oh my gosh, you're looking for home cooking, you're looking to go to Cracker Barrel, 2 convenient locations in Princeton and in Beckley, the Old Country Store. And by the way, not only great food and service, but they've got a wonderful gift shop for those last-minute Christmas ideas. All right, Maris Lowry, it's your turn.
Well, Bill, you're probably tired of all that. You got 2 more, Dr. Tabbitt and Allstate.
Oh, thanks a lot. I'm
Yes.
just catching my breath here.
There you go.
Well, you know, I've known Dr. John Tabbitt ever since I was injured, and he had to reconstruct my broken leg, which broken in 2 places. And you talk about somebody who can do a job. Mine was a mess. My leg was shattered, and Dr. Tabbitt made it all back to normal. Well, normal for me anyway. He can take care of you. And by the way, from everybody at Dr. Tabbitt's office at WVOT, they wish you a very happy Christmas and a wonderful, healthy New Year. And
Allstate.
Our final person here that we want to say hi to is Lori Richmond, local agent for Allstate, located on Market Road in Beckley. Lori Richmond says, happy holidays. You can call her right there on the screen, 304-252-8646.
Now you can catch your breath, Bill. And by
Give
the way,
me some Pepsi.
Yes, and by the way, when you were talking about Leisure Lanes and the door prizes, I can tell you that one of the door prizes will be tickets to an upcoming West Virginia men's Mountaineer basketball game in Morgantown.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, that's fun.
That is fun, and we've had fun here watching WU Tech. They've opened up a 16-point advantage. Actually, their biggest lead of that first half, Bill, was 18 on a couple occasions. They lead by 16 now, 40-24. We're going to take one more break, and Bill and I both will catch our breaths and get ready for the second half. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
On the clock. He hands it off. Finds a hole in the middle. Clear. Nothing but incredible. A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it.
Pizza. Better with Pepsi.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Life doesn't wait, so neither should your care. Whether it's a cough, fever, or stomach bug, Access Plus is here for those urgent moments.
From bumps and bruises to stitches and even x-rays, we've got you covered with extended hours and walk-in care for the whole family.
You do not have to be an Access Health patient to be seen. No appointments, no hassle, just quality care when you need it.
Access Health, where care meets community.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
And we're back now, ready for the second half in just a moment. Bill O'Brien with Maris Lowry. Looking at the team totals and a couple of things that I needed to bring to your attention. One of them, is the personal foul situation. Nobody on Tech in foul trouble, but Uriah Logan, the point guard for Mid-Atlantic Christian, has 3 personal fouls. And the other thing that we mentioned is the long-distance shooting by Tech, only 1 of 13. Imagine when they start hitting the long balls, it's really going to be around, and they'll be going the basket to our left. The depth perception there will be much better, and I expect they're going to be shooting a lot better in the second half. Play-by-play time, here's Maris Lowry.
Thank you very much, Bill. Ready to start the second half. Tech led by as many as 18 in the first half. The lead is 16 as we start half number 2. All right, it'll be Mid-Atlantic. They'll have first crack at it on offense. Got the ball in the far corner. 3 ball on its way. That's short. Logan put up the 3, and clearing the rebound will be Danzer for Tech. Cole Chapman has it now. And we got to travel. So Tech turns it over on their first possession, and that's the thing we talked about, Bill. Both teams really never took care of the ball in that first half.
Yeah, that's 9 turnovers for the Golden Bears, 15 so far for Mid-Atlantic.
So here's Logan with it. We'll bring it up for the Mid-Atlantic Christian Mustangs from Elizabeth, North Carolina. They are 2-5 under third-year head coach Charles Sims, and there's a nice take the basket by Clough. Clough has played well for them.
He's got 7 points.
So here's Braden Chapman with it. Haley had 8 points in that first half. Braden Chapman had 19. Cole Chapman, beautiful pass, and Haley with the finish and an and one. That was a beautiful pick and roll, textbook play. And as we watch the replay, what a beautiful pass by Cole Chapman. Is Haley able to roll right to the basket, Bill, get the hoop in the horn.
Thanks to Little General for making the replays happen. And watch this. Give and go perfectly. That's how you do it.
Right. Nice soft touch. Haley trying to polish off the three-point play, and he does just that.
11 points for Haley.
And, you know, Bill, you look at Haley shoots. He's a left-hander. Braden Chapman's a left-hander. And Eric and I talk about this all the time. In all the games that we have done, and I'm sure just like all the games that you have done over the years, it seems like there's more left-handed players now than I can ever remember.
No doubt.
Ball screen at the head of the lane trying to be ran by Mid-Atlantic Christian. Nice spin to the basket, and the little teardrop up and in. Little soft teardrop off the glass is good by Williams on the finish.
Tyus Williams' first chance to score, or at least first one he made.
Haley between the circles. Cole Chapman on the drive. Finds Danzer. He just cannot find, and there's a foul, and it'll be a foul on Mid-Atlantic, but Danzer's had some good looks, Bill. He's just not been able to knock it down.
Maris, I'm going to give you one more stat in the first half. Points in the paint. Mid-Atlantic had 10. Tech had 32 points in the paint.
32 of their team's 40 first half points.
Yeah.
So 20 to shoot. Braden Chapman will dial it up for 3 and hit.
His second long ball, 22 total.
And this will equal the largest lead of the game at 18 right here. Logan on the drive, and he'll draw the foul. Uriah Logan. And I think they will call the foul. Let's see, I think they will call it in the act of shooting. And it'll be a couple shots, or will they? Will they say it was on the drive?
On the drive.
They'll say it's on the drive. So it happened on the floor, 20 to shoot. And now we got a whistle, and I'm not sure what we got. Now they're saying 2 shots. I thought it was in the act of shooting as well, and that's what the officials are now changing it to 2 shots. See, I told him I wouldn't help him, but I said at the beginning of the game, you remember me telling the official, you know, we got the video, I won't help you, but I thought that was 2 shots, and apparently after some thought, they thought like I did, which is scary.
Yeah, he looked over at you.
Yeah, he looked over. I told him, yeah, it should be 2, and the free throw was up and in. But didn't you think that was a 2-shot?
Oh, yeah.
Logan was going to the basket. So Uriah Logan, he makes the first of 2. Second free throw on its way. Looks good and is.
His first 2 points of the afternoon.
They'll apply some pressure. Tech able to break that pressure momentarily, and then they turn it over. And then after the turnover by Tech, Mid-Atlantic turns the ball over. Now we got an injured player. And
ouch.
Logan, he hit the floor hard. And he's laid out down there as they'll check him out. They get him right back up, and he's like, man, I'm all right.
Yeah, he didn't want to come out.
No, he don't want to come out.
But they're going to take him.
Yeah, they're going to take him out, and they'll bring Rogers into the ball game.
Keandre Rogers.
And then Tech will get into its bench on the next dead ball. Darren Martin. Martin played really good. Scored double digits off the bench in the first half for Tech. And he'll be in, well, is he in there? He will be in, or he was. He went to the scores table. Now he went and sat back down. 15 to shoot for Tech. Chapman will dial it up for three. It's short, and Rogers skies high for the rebound. Rogers coast to coast into the lane. Nice take all the way. Keandre Rogers goes all the way with the finish. That's one thing, Bill, we've seen over the years. No lead is safe.
Yeah.
Got plenty of basketball left. Here's open three on the near side. That's short by Craven. Boy, Craven and Danzer have had their shooting woes here this afternoon.
Oh, yeah. Haven't made any.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And there's a turnover down the lane and the travel to Tyus Williams. But you're right. As I mentioned, Martin checks into the game. But both of these players, when you look, Danzer came in averaging 11 and Craven 6. And they're normally really good three-point shooters. And you're right, between them, they've been 0 for.
0 for 10 total.
So 3 minutes into the second half, as Tech breaks the pressure. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Cole Chapman into the lane. He slips and loses the ball. Here's a run out and another turnover by Mid-Atlantic Christian.
That is 18 mistakes against the visitors.
As Tech will dip into its bench. Adam Seams will check into the Tech lineup. Seams comes in averaging 8 points a game.
Haley's been working hard. I mean, on the offense and defensive.
They're going with a trap. Tech able to break it and get the ball in the front court. Haley over to Martin. Martin is short on the three, and we got a whistle, and we got a foul on the rebound. And the foul is going to go against Mid-Atlantic, and they'll call the foul on Clough. That'll be the third team foul. And checking into the lineup will be Elijah Dias. He'll check in for Mid-Atlantic. Ball comes into Haley on the low block. Haley backs his way in, spins, tacks the basket, off the glass, up and in. You know, Bill, when Haley catches the ball that low and he gets that deep and into the paint, he was able to score such a huge advantage for Tech of points in the paint here in this game this afternoon.
He's only missed one shot all day.
Here's Dias down low, head and shoulder fake, off the glass, up and in.
It's 11 for him to lead his team.
Seams on the drive. Now Chapman takes it hard to the basket, try to get it to Haley. They knock it free, and I think Chapman was out of bounds when he made the pass, and it'll be another Tech turnover.
And that's 12 against the Golden Bears. Coach George Wilmore, the head man for WVU Tech, has done such a wonderful job. This is his third season, and he knows the game and knows his players and knows how to use them.
Yeah, great coaching staff by Tech. Oh, great coaches and, even more important, great people. Down low, Dias able to score. So Mid-Atlantic trying to make a run here, Bill. They were down as many as 18. They've trimmed it to 12. Down the lane with the left hand and a beautiful finish by Adam Seams.
First points for him.
But he does so much, even though when he doesn't score. Dias will put up the 15-footer from the right elbow, and it won't go. Chapman on the move. Martin wide open for three. It's too strong. Seams with an offensive rebound. Martin. Chapman will try it from the same spot, and a different result as he'll hit the three ball.
His third tray in a row.
What's that, give him 25 on the afternoon?
Yeah, there you go.
25 for Chapman. And he had a steal momentarily. 15 to shoot. Tech's defense making it difficult for Mid-Atlantic to get in their offense.
And the crowd loves it.
Down to 8 to shoot.
Whoa.
And he got a foul.
Yeah, he got tripped.
And if it's on Haley, and I believe it is, and Haley's shaking up, that'll be his 3rd foul. But Tech was playing such good defense, and they were down to like 8 seconds on the shot clock. And we'll have a media timeout. 14:32 remaining in the game. Tech in front, 53-36. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
They're not the biggest, but with over 100 locations across West Virginia, chances are there's a little general store near you. With brand name gas and food you know and trust, and an assortment of snacks and comforts that make you feel at home wherever you are. So as you make your way to family dinners and football games around the fire, wherever your destination, we'll get you home for the holidays.
Gymnasium, Uptown Beckley, the campus of WU Tech. And Bill, I'll tell you, it's been a pleasant experience here since you and I haven't done a game here, at least I think, right? Is it accurate to say back in the 90s, the last time I've done a game here? Same for you is right.
It's been 25 years for me. I'm looking through the windows there at the far side. You can see it at the top of your screen. I mean, that's the annex to the old Beckley Junior High where I went. And then just off to the left is the main building, which was Beckley Junior High. Now it's the Carter Hall for the WVU Tech campus. I mean, it brings back a lot of good memories.
Yeah, and to me, and you can, I don't know what your take is, but when I walk in here and when I describe it, I said people that have been to the South Charleston Community Center. Of course, the Community Center is a little bigger, but it kind of reminds me of that because we only have seats on one side here at the Van Meter Gymnasium.
By the way, personal fouls. Haley now with his 3rd foul.
And that's why they brought Jop in out of that timeout. Here's Dias on the move, spins into the lane, leans into Jop. Wild-looking shot. Got his own rebound back, and we got a held ball, and it'll go over to Tech.
It's the voice of Randy Hunt, who is the voice of WVU Tech. PA has the golden microphone.
So here's Tech with possession of the ball. Seams with it. Seams a local product, Greenbrier East High School at Fairleigh. Gets into the lane and puts up a short shot, knocks it down. You know, Seams, Bill, was a part of a state championship team in soccer for Greenbrier East.
It's funny, I was just going to say the exact same thing.
See how our minds think alike?
Wow.
That's scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice take off the window. Dias, he has played well for Mid-Atlantic.
He's got 15 to lead his team.
Here's Tech. Plenty of time on the shot clock with 18 to shoot. Chapman, path to the basket, off the window, up and in. 27 points for Braden Chapman. Uriah Logan now throws biggest lead of the game right here for Tech. And Jock swats it out of bounds. And the crowd really getting into that.
And the entire Tech bench is on its feet as we watch it again, courtesy Little General. Watch. Wham!
Got a new player into the game. His first action of the afternoon. Christian Goebel will check in for Tech. Dias has had a big game, and he'll draw the foul and get to the line. He's had, 17 Dias for
15.
15?
Uh-huh.
Well, he'll have a chance to get 17 with these 2 free throws.
Exactly. Job number 32 is trying as hard as he can. He needs a little bit more beef on that 7-foot-tall frame to play defense.
And actually, they're going to say that's not in the act of shooting. My goodness. I would say to that, too. And that's an air ball. Here's Seams with it. For 3. Got it!
Wow.
Roy Seams has given him a big plus off the bench.
9 points all here in the last few minutes.
And here's Rogers on the drive. And Jop with the swat. And, man, that brings the crowd. And, Bill, we got a capacity crowd. I know the audience at home can't see the crowd behind us because there's only bleachers on the one side. But this gym is full.
It is. It's great.
Williams with a half hook. It doesn't go. Long rebound comes to Chapman. Seams, Euro step into the lane, off the glass, up and in.
This is so much fun.
Biggest lead of the game right here. And another turnover. Braden Chapman shoots for 30, and it's short, and he's out of bounds. Chapman scored 27. He was trying to dial up a three ball that would, if he was able to hit it, would have been his 30th point of the afternoon. But he was out of bounds when he caught it. And that's the one thing here, Bill. This court, and I could be wrong, but it doesn't look like it's quite as wide as the court is at the Raleigh County Convention Center.
Well, it's not quite as long, that's for sure. Both teams have agreed that they would play on this floor anyway.
Well, it was either that or don't play the game.
Yeah.
And obviously, we want to get the game in. But it doesn't, and I knew it wasn't as long, but it doesn't look like it's as wide as either. I don't know whether that's true or not. Into the lane, and a nice pass in. Clough able to finish.
Well, Tech has blown this ball game open.
Yeah.
Thanks to Mr. Seams. Seems easy?
It seems easy for him here this afternoon. Here's Martin. Martin had a big first half off the bench. They double team in the post, and he will throw it away. And one official said that Tech hit the ball, but I don't think they did, Bill.
No.
They can ask me, and I'll tell them.
It was it was close to us, that's for sure.
I mean, no. And the referees, I'll tell you, they do a great job. Because I'll tell you, this is not easy. This is not easy to referee anywhere, but especially at the college level.
Well, and especially these athletes now are bigger and faster and stronger, and it's just hard to keep up with them and to keep it from being a wrestling match.
Which this is a very physical game, and that's how they play. Here's Williams with an open jumper, in and out, no good. And Seams clears the rebound for Tech. Global with it now. And they give the ball to Haley. Seams has had the hot hand for Tech here in the second half. Global will find Seams. 10 to shoot. Seams on the baseline. Try to get it inside to Haley. The ball's knocked free, and Tech turns it over. Here's Clough with it. Tacks the basket, puts it in off the glass, up and in. Nice play by Clough.
He's got 11 points.
A lot of fight in this Mustang team, the Mid-Atlantic Christian Mustangs from Elizabeth City, North Carolina, 2-5. There's a foul on Clough. I asked the coach, Chris Sims, or Charles Sims rather, and he tells me that about a 6.5-hour drive on the bus.
It's his third foul, by the way, Clough.
Inside, Chapman up the glass, up and in. 29 for Chapman. And I would think he's probably working on his season high. Because I think I was checking, well, I know I was checking. And when I say I think that this right here is at his season high. 10 to shoot, in the corner, a three ball, he's short. That three ball was put up by Logan, or by Raven rather. Here's a three, Seams dials it up, and a timeout, Mid-Atlantic Christian. 9:55 remaining in the game. It's all Tech, 69-42. As we show you this last three ball as we get ready to go to break here on Video Productions.
2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become.
I'm Leanna Burnett with Window Rhoda Beckley. Are you dealing with those cold winter drafts through your windows? Is it causing your energy bills to rise? If you answered yes, Window World can help. Instead of dealing with those old drafty windows another year, call Window Rhoda Beckley today. Yes, we work all year. Our windows are Energy Star efficient and designed to resist extreme weather. Make the smart investment with our no interest for 15 months. Call Window Rhoda Beckley today.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
And we're back at the Van Meter Gymnasium on the campus of WVU Tech in Beckley, West Virginia. And we've just given the updated stats. As we told you, Braden Chapman with 29 points. He's hit 11 of 15 from the floor this afternoon. Wow, 29 for him. And coming off the bench, Adam Seams has scored 14 all in the second half, 6 for 6 shooting from the floor, and 2 for 2 foul shooting. Almost 60% floor shooting for Tech. Here's Maris Lowry.
And you know, Bill, when you talk about Seams, he's been the main spark plug for Tech off the bench in the second half, just like Martin was the main spark plug for Tech in the first half, because Martin had double digits for Tech in the first half off the bench, and then Seams with double digits in the second half.
Exactly. Martin had 13 all in the first half, and Seams with 14 here all in the second half.
Wow, so you're getting 27 points from those two players off the bench. That's a great contribution for Tech to have two players to come in and give you a spark, especially when you got guys that you know like Danzer and Craven who can really shoot the ball, just having a tough shooting afternoon here for Tech. 10 to shoot, and there's Rogers, puts up the short shot, doesn't get it to go, but he got his rebound, passes over to Williams, and Williams able to score. So here's Chapman with it. Seams on the drive, they cut him off. Chapman for three, a little short. And here, back the other way, come the Mustangs. Williams kind of cleared out a little bit to get that shot off, and he couldn't get it to go. Global ahead of the pack will lay it up and in. That's a beautiful pass. Nice assist by Seams, and Global looked like a wide receiver, Bill, able to haul it in and then lay it in.
Christian Global, and by the way, that was all started by the rebound put up by Haley.
So here's Raven with it. 10 to shoot. Raven pushed off and lost the ball in doing so. Haley slam dunk. What a beautiful pass by Seams, and Haley flushes it home.
15 for him.
Tech with his biggest lead right now. Clove misses it, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in.
Clough's had a nice afternoon.
Yep.
15.
Clough has played well. Cole Chapman with it now. And a timeout by Tech. 7:51 left. It's been all Tech. They lead 73-46. Let's see if we got a full. We do, so we'll take it with them as we watch Haley throw it down here on Video Productions.
You have a goal. You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Little less than 8 minutes to play in this ball game, and WVU Tech has control. One of our sponsors this afternoon is Exit Elevation Realty. All things realty, it's Luke Richmond, the broker. Exit Elevation Realty. Take your realtor to a higher level. 304-256-0101. Here's Maris Lowry.
And Bill, that's what Tech has done this afternoon. They have taken their game to a higher level. How about that? Haley in the post. Haley spins, leans in, puts the shot up with the left hand and scores. Well, he is so good around the basket.
17 points. He's only missed one shot all day.
Of course, this is the first of 2 games we have here on Video Productions. Eric Thomas will join me tonight. And there's a new player to the game that just drained a 3 ball. And Anthony Bannister knocks it down. We'll have a girls' game between Shady High School and Beckley Woodrow Wilson at the gym at Woodrow Wilson. Chapman into the lane. 3 ball, not there. And, you know, Danzer and Cravenville have not been able to make a shot, as there's the follow-up by Williams. Danzer gets a block, and Tech's still able to run away with this game and not being able to get any points from those 2 players.
Whoops.
Tech throws it away.
Alley-oop almost.
They got the alley, didn't get the oop.
That's it.
And down the lane, Williams can't finish. Seam spots up 3, in and out. Heartbreak. That ball was halfway down, Bill, and popped back out.
First shot he's missed.
On the steal. Seams into the lane. Danzer, and everything he shot here this afternoon has been short. Back the other way. Craven maybe got away with the walk, puts it up and in. So coming up on the final 6 minutes of the game, Tech led 40-24 at halftime, and they've opened the lead here to 75-51 here in the second half. Chapman into the lane. They cut him off. Danzer slam dunk. When you're struggling from the floor, Bill, that's the best way to get your confidence back, by throwing it down.
First points for him today.
He came in averaging 11. Cole Chapman with the steal will lay it up and in.
And I was going to mention, Maris, of the 5 starters for Tech, only 2 of them had scored until the last minute.
Yeah, the bench has played well.
Dancer and Chapman hadn't scored till now.
Right, and we had talked about Martin, who's ready to check in on the next dead ball. He was strong off the bench in the first half, seemed strong off the bench in the second half for Tech. Jop ready to check in, even though Jop is really for his rebounds and his defense. Whatever offense Jop gives him is a plus.
That's it, exactly.
3 on the shot clock. I don't think they know it. Will they get it off? I don't think they will. Shot clock violation. That's our first one of the day.
The
Turnover.
25th turnover against Mid-Atlantic.
So Jop will check back in, Craven will check back in, and Martin will check back in for Tech. In fact, as I look at my score sheet, Bill, Tech has led wire to wire. The game was tied at 3, but once they went up 5-3, they've led the entire way.
You are correct, Mundo.
Yes. Craven off the glass, up and in.
So now every member of the starting 5 with points.
And they've opened it up to a 30-point game.
There you go.
All right, we're under 5 minutes for the game. Here's Bannister, will dial it up for a 3. That's off the target. And Seams comes out of there with it. Bounce pass ahead to Martin. Led him maybe a little too much, and Tech turns it over again. And that's the one thing the Tech coaching staff's going to look at as this ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Mid-Atlantic as we have immediate timeout, and I'll finish this thought on the other end of the break. 4.5 to go. All Tech up by 30, 81-51. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
If you don't know, 10 minutes, 15.
Oh, 10, yeah.
Yeah. There's a Gotcha. And here's this dunk right here. Danzer, like I said, Bill, even though Danzer has struggled from the floor, that's the best way to get over your struggles, by being able to get to the rack and throw it down like that.
He's going to take a look. Dancer, 1 out of 9 floor shooting today. 0 for 8 from downtown, which is way off the mark for him.
Right.
Normally he's going to get you plenty of points, and especially good from outside. Just not happening for him today. But, his teammates have stepped up.
And Craven, same way. He made his first field goal just a little while ago.
Exactly. He's only 1 out of 5 from the floor.
But, Bill, the thing I was talking about before the break is the turnovers here this afternoon, 17 by Tech.
Yeah.
That's one thing Tech they will not be happy with. But Mid-Atlantic's turned the ball over 25 times here today. And Tech, their biggest lead of the game here at 30 points. As we come up here on the final 4 minutes of this, down the lane, the ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Mid-Atlantic with 9 to shoot. That was Dyes had the ball stripped. 9 to shoot. Raven to put it in play. Down low and up and in by Tyus Williams. So Tech, Bill, well on their way for their 6th straight win and get their record to 8-2. Craven dials it up for 3. It just won't stay down. Good looking shot, and the ball just would not stay down. Williams with the left hand off the glass, up and in. Nice move. So Tech will be back in action Monday. We'll have it here on Video Productions. We'll be in their actual home, the Raleigh County Convention Center. That's a 7 o'clock tip. Eric Thomas will join me for that. Craven missed that one, shot it a little hard. And back the other way is Raven for Mid-Atlantic. Little floater, and he'll draw the foul. Tech ready to dip into its bench. Simon Tesfit will get into the game.
Taking a look at individual fouls, Maris. Shaker for the visitors from Mid-Atlantic has 4 fouls. Logan has 3, and so does Clough. And foul trouble is Haley with 3 for Tech.
Austin Davenport will check in as well. Free throw's no good. And also checking into the game, Richard Fu. So Fu in as Jop, Cole Chapman, and Craven all have a seat. A little under 3.5 to go. And it's been all Tech. They've led wire to wire. Second free throw is good, 1 of 2 made. So I guess you have to have momentum within the game. It's a mini 5-0 run right now for Mid-Atlantic. Ball knocked out of bounds, almost knocked right in the trash can. How about that?
You're talking trash again.
Yep, that ball was deflected. So it'll be 18 to shoot for Tech. Ready to inbound the ball. Like I said, Monday night, Tech will take on Kentucky Christian at the Raleigh County Convention Center. We'll have it here on Video Productions. We'll air at 6:30. Eric Thomas will join me for that. You know, Monday's the start of a very busy week, Bill. We'll have college basketball Monday, middle school basketball on Wednesday, a great girls high school basketball rivalry on Thursday, Beckley and Greenbrier East, and then doubleheader basketball next Friday. And another turnover by Mid-Atlantic here in the final 3 minutes. What do they got, 27?
26.
26. Trying to give them one they don't have.
No, don't worry. There will be a 27th. Trust me.
I am trusting you. I am trusting you. But, you know, at times, we both thought Tech played a little sloppy, but overall, I think this is a nice win for Tech.
Oh, yeah.
They finally got it together, put the ball in the basket, played good defense. And Martin with a nice finish. He's had a good game.
Really has, all off the bench, and he's got 15.
Nice take. That shot just rolls around the bucket, won't go down for Tyus Williams. And here's Martin trying to get the ball inside, trying to get the ball to Davenport, and Tech turns it over. As Clough will check back in for the Mustangs of Mid-Atlantic Christian. Also back into the ball game will be Uriah Logan. Nice crowd here this afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
Only got one more weekend before Christmas. That's hard to believe, isn't it, Bill?
Uh-huh.
As we play this on Friday the 13th. And I guess 13 has been lucky for Tech here this afternoon as Logan will dial up a 3. And the call's not answered. And we got a held ball, and the arrow will keep it with Mid-Atlantic.
Substitution time. Everybody's going to get to play.
Eli Campbell into the game. And Nolan Carney into the ball game for Tech. Final 2:05 of this one. Tech's going to go to 8-2 when they're 6th in a row. Shot inside doesn't go. We got a whistle, and I think we have a foul. We do. So let's see who'll step up to the line. Looks like nobody wants to, huh, Bill? Did you see it? They both walked to half court, and it's going to be Elijah Dias to shoot 2.
He's 1 out of 2 so far and 15 total points.
Maybe because he's 1 out of 2 is why he didn't want to go to the free throw line, but he made that one. Couple new players into the ball game. A 7-1 center now into the game for Mid-Atlantic. And that is Godfrey Wellens Jr. And also a new player into the game, Jake Harper. And that free throw is no good, 1 of 2 made. Final 2 minutes of the game. There's a 15-footer straight away by Davenport. Logan clears the rebound. Here's Harper with it. Left hand off the window, won't go, and an offensive foul. You know, Bill, if you watch 2.5 Men, the half of the men is named Jake Harper in the, I don't know if you watch it or not, with Charlie Sheen. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Sure.
Well, that's when I said that, because I watch it often. I saw Jake Harper. That's what I was thinking of.
Situation Calvin.
Yeah, something like that.
By the way, that was the 27th turnover.
Okay, see?
So we're set.
Yeah. All right. Ball out of bounds to Tech. So Mid-Atlantic with the loss, Bill, they'll go to 2-6. Tech will go to 8-2. Tech will have won 6 in a row. Take on Kentucky Christian at the Raleigh County Convention Center as Tech turns it over. That'll be coming up on Monday night. Here's Dias in traffic, puts the shot up. It won't go, but he'll draw the foul, and he'll get back to the free throw line.
You know, Maris, it's interesting about playing the game here, and they seat 330. I would say there were 300 people here, and boy, were they into the game when Tech really took total control of it. 300 people over at the Armory, you know, that seats 3,500. It's just not the same.
No, it isn't. As the free throw was made. Now, it'd be nice if maybe Tech could, you know, if they could get a little more people out. It's a great product, good team. Maybe they got to get the word out there a little bit more throughout the community, because I think this is a fun team. And, you know, not only they got players from all over, from around the world, but they also got a really good local product. And, you know, Braden Chapman is probably the face of the team. And then you've got, you know, Seams, a Greenbrier East product. So you've got, you know, plus you got Cole Chapman. You've got some local products here to go along with the players that you have to recruit, like I said, and they've done from around the world. There's a 3 put up. That 3 is too strong by Teslet. And Fu will put it up. Davenport with the rebound, and Davenport able to score. Under a minute. Guy spins into the lane, determined to get that shot off. It won't go, but he got the tip, and it won't go. And Davenport will clear the rebound.
They just have not shot well all afternoon, like 30-some%.
And Tech will just probably hold the ball and get a shot clock violation. We'll have a quick wrap-up. That'll be the Pioneer Community Bank postgame show. And then, Bill, our crew will have to go across town for the high school game we'll have tonight. There's a shot into the lane, no good. The final 20 seconds. And I guess don't know if he'll shoot it. Jake Harper says he will, and he'll miss, and Tech doesn't need to shoot. Just hold it and dribble it out, and Tech will win their 8th game of the year, their 6th in a row. A dominant performance as WU Tech defeats the Mid-Atlantic Christian by the final score of 85-59. So we'll take our 2-minute fourth quarter break. We'll come back. get you into the Pioneer Community Bank postgame show, and we'll do it on the flip side here on Video Productions.
They're not the biggest, but with over 100 locations across West Virginia, chances are there's a little general store near you. With brand name gas and food you know and trust, and an assortment of snacks and comforts that make you feel at home wherever you are. So as you make your way to family dinners and football games around the fire, wherever your destination, we'll get you home for the holidays.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton. Or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
It's fourth down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but
Brian moves!
incredible. A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it.
Pizza, better with Pepsi. Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
The 2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become a sponsor today.
And we welcome you back to the Van Meter Gymnasium on the campus of WU Tech. We welcome you into the Pioneer Community Bank postgame show with Bill O'Brien. I'm Maris Lowry. And the fans are leaving the building, Bill, very happy because Tech played really well. They defeat Mid-Atlantic Christian 85-59. Tech will raise its record to 8-2. They've now won 6 in a row. Mid-Atlantic Christian will fall to 2-6. Tech led wire to wire as they scored the first 3 points of the game and never looked back. They led by 16 at the break, 40-24, and then they win the ball game 85-59. And we're going to go inside the numbers of the team totals, and we'll do the team totals first. Inside the numbers brought to you by Pepsi of Southern West Virginia. Love to have me an ice cold Pepsi right about now. And Bill, you have the team totals of the ball game.
And Maris, these are official. Here we go. Team totals first for Mid-Atlantic Christian with a record of 2-5. They scored 59 points, and they did it on 35% floor shooting, 24-69. They hit 3 of 11 from long range. That's 27%. And at the foul line, 8 of 13. That's 61.5%. For the WVU Tech Golden Bears, they won 8 out of their first 10. They hit 54% from the floor for the game, 37 shots made out of 68. Their problem was from downtown, they made only 5 of 29. That's 17%. And from the foul line, also not so good, 6 of 11. That's 54.5%. One other problem, the turnovers. 19 turnovers against the Golden Bears, 27 mistakes against the Mustangs from North Carolina. So those are the team totals, and Maris, we still have individuals.
Right, and we'll take a break, and on the other side of the break, we'll give you those individual totals coming up next here on Video Productions.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Life doesn't wait, so neither should your care. Whether it's a cough, fever, or stomach bug, Access Plus is here for those urgent moments.
From bumps and bruises to stitches and even x-rays. We've got you covered with extended hours and walk-in care for the whole family.
You do not have to be an Access Health patient to be seen. No appointments, no hassle, just quality care when you need it.
Access Health, where care meets community.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett with Window Rota Beckley. Are you dealing with those cold winter drafts through your windows? Is it causing your energy bills to rise? If you answered yes, Window World can help. Instead of dealing with those old drafty windows another year, call Window World of Beckley today. Yes, we work all year. Our windows are Energy Star efficient and designed to resist extreme weather. Make the smart investment with our no interest for 15 months. Call Window World of Beckley today.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Hey, Wes! Why'd we settle on skydiving?
Well, it's fall, and we're falling. I thought we could do a commercial about falling prices. Get it?
I guess. Where's your chute?
I knew I forgot something. Later.
During Truck Month, get invoice pricing on all 1,500 Sierras and Yukons, or ask about discounts up to $9,000 with no payments till next year.
Hey, I can see my house.
GMC, we are professional grade.
And we welcome you back one final time here in Uptown Beckley at the Van Meter Gymnasium as the WTech Golden Bears defeat Mid-Atlantic 85-59. We're going to go inside the numbers of the individual totals, and inside the numbers are brought to you by Pepsi of Southern West Virginia. Going to need me an ice cold Pepsi. Bill, I'll tell you, my mouth's getting dry. I'm going to need a Pepsi, and you've got to give individual totals before you get your Pepsi.
I'm ready for that Pepsi. Here we go. Individuals for the visitors from North Carolina, Mid-Atlantic Christian. They wound up with 18 points from Elijah Diaz. Had a nice game, 18 points, 7 of 15 shooting from the floor. The other double-figure scorer was Stuart Clough, who had 13 points. Clough, I beg your pardon, 13 points. Rest of the scoring, Raven had 6. Shakes with 2. Logan held to 2. Tyus Williams had 6. 2 points for Keandre Rogers. 3 points for Sam Boyd. And 7 points for Terrence Williams. Taking a look at WVU Tech, 4 in double figures led by Braden Chapman. He had 11 of 16 shooting and 29 points. Along with that, he had 6 assists to lead the team there. So Chapman with 29. 17 points for Thomas Haley. He hit 8 of 9 floor shooting, had 6 rebounds to lead the team in that category. 17 total points for Haley. 15 points for Darren Martin. Most of those came in the first half. 15 for Martin, 7 of 10 floor shooting. Adam Seams had 14 points, all of those in the second half, 6 of 7 shooting from the floor for Seams. Rest of the scoring, Craven had 2, Cole Chapman had 6 assists and 2 points. Dancer was held to 2, Davenport had 2, and Goebel had 2 points. So, if you're the head coach for WVU Tech, you've got to say, hey, look, love the win, great team effort. We got to cut down on the turnovers. We got to shoot better because, my gosh, only 17% from downtown and only 54% free throw shooting. Got to work on that.
And that's something I think that they will get better at. This is too good of a team. We've seen this pretty much this same team over the last year and a half and into this year, seen them really shoot the ball much better than what we saw here this afternoon.
No doubt about it. Well, that's going to wrap things up here from the Van Meter Gymnasium on the campus of WVU Tech. Well, Maris, This is my last game. I'm going to be heading out west, so I will see you for the tournament right after Christmas. So for everybody out there, I wish you a copacetic Christmas.
Well, I appreciate that. A Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'll see you before New Year. And for this game, we are going to wrap it up, put a bow on it. And also to let you know, we got one more game coming here tonight. Once we get wrapped up here, Bill, I'll be making my way over to the gymnasium at Beckley Woodrow Wilson, and it'll be Shady against Beckley and girls. Eric Thomas will join me for that. 7 o'clock airtime, tip at 7:30. Monday night, Tech, by the way, back in action here on Video Productions at the Armory against Kentucky Christian.
We'd like to thank Levi Barnett. He was our producer-director today. Came all the way from Virginia to work the game. We appreciate that. Jackie Moon, our cameraman, and our executive producer is Butch Mounts.
For Bill O'Brien, I'm Maris Lowry, repeating the final score. WVU Tech defeats Mid-Atlantic Christian 85-59. Good afternoon, everybody.
Yeah.